Hi everyone. Today on my workbench I have Mr. Dodson's pellet stove controller. He sent me this one because the auger simply was not driving. He was able to go to the manual mode and it would drive, but when he was in the automatic mode with the green light on, the pellet drive was not working. The auger was not working. I had suggested that a couple things for him to check out, but still it didn't work. And when I received it, sure enough, it was not functional. Again, I was able to manually feed it, but not in automatic mode. So I did some troubleshooting, found a few things with it, repaired all those, and now I'm at the point where I'm ready to do final testing on it. So as I do final testing, we'll go through a few steps. First thing is I'll turn it on, and when I do on my tester back here, I've got two lights that will come on, the one marked in blue, which is the combustion fan, and the one marked in red, which is the convection or room fan. The yellow fan represents the auger. There is not a hot rod element starter or heater on this stove, so my fourth light, which is over here but not in the video, will not come on at any point, so that's not hardwired in. So I'll go ahead. I just want to make sure that I am in low position here for the demo. I'll go ahead and turn it on, and like I said, those two lights will come on. So there we have it. Those two lights are on, and that is functional. Two things that we can check right now with respect to the convection or room fan is the speed of it. So I'm in low mode, so if I go ahead and I press the high fan, that will put it to high, and we'll see the intensity of the red light bulb go high. So you see there it is, it's high. That means that the motor would be driven harder or faster and push more air. At the same time, the other thing with respect to the convection fan is the ABCDE max switch. So I can switch through the low BCD, and we'll see the intensity of the light increase as I do that. Note that once I get to D to E and max, it will no longer increase. That's because D, E, and max are hardwired together on this controller. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll B, C, D, E, max. So D, E, max, we see no changes. So as I step through going down, we see the intensity drop a little bit. It's faint, but it is happening. So that's the fan control, and that's working correctly. The last thing we can do before we go to automatic mode is I can press the manual feed, and that should cause the yellow or auger light to come on. So let me go ahead and do that. Press, release, press, release, press, release. So that's indicating that his motor would drive. So the controller is working correctly in that sense. Now the next step is to go into automatic mode, and to do that I press the auger button at the front here. When I do that, the green LED at the top of the controller will come on. So let's go ahead and do that. And you notice the light's on, and that will cause a timer to start, and that timer controls the auger. So initially it's about 30 seconds, so it'll take 30 seconds till we see the first instance of the auger light come on automatically. There is, just above the word pellet, a little LED there, and I'm going to tilt this forward so we can see it, a hole through the faceplate, and there's an LED behind it. So let's wait for that to happen, and there you see it. You saw the light come on. I'll do the cycle one more time. And when it comes on, we'll notice that the yellow indicated auger light will come on as well. So they should work in unison. There we have it. So in that mode, it's working correctly. But notice it took a while before the light came on, and the duration of the on time was low. If I go to the max position, again, the convection room fan increases. But we notice that the on time for the auger is longer. And we'll notice that the off time is shorter. So that means that the controller will drive more pellets into the stove, causing the fire to roar higher. So notice it's on longer, and it takes less time for it to come on again. I will tilt this one more time so we can see that they work in unison. Yeah, it's hard to see, but there it is. All right, so there we have it. Everything is functional on this controller. I'll turn that back to low, and I'll switch it off. I'd like to thank you very much for sending me your pellet stove controller for repair. I appreciate that very much. Any of you viewers who may have questions or need your own pellet stove controller repaired, please feel free to check the description of this video down below where you'll see my contact information. I urge you to like this video on YouTube and to subscribe to my channel if you're interested in more of these kinds of repairs. Thanks everyone, and enjoy. Bye-bye.